In this video, we'll look at material placement, actions, and properties. These tools will help us be more precise and efficient with fabrics, seams, artwork, and trims. Once a material is placed on the body, we can further specify its placement. The first tool we'll review is Magic Mirror. On a pattern that has piece symmetry or inner symmetry, we can mirror a cut line shape to the symmetrical piece. Selecting the elbow patch, we can use Magic Mirror Shape to mirror the patch to the other sleeve. We can also use Magic Mirror on graphics. Selecting the graphic and hovering over the Shape and Material option within the Magic Mirror, we see a preview of the graphic mirrored to the symmetrical half of the piece. When this option is used, a mirrored copy of the graphic is added to our artwork resources. Hovering over Clone and Rotate, we see a preview of the graphic in the same orientation as the original graphic on the symmetrical half of the pattern piece. Another action is Clone by Offset. Selecting the graphic, we can clone by center or by border. Cloning from center measures the X and Y distance input from the center of the graphic. Cloning from edge measures the X and Y distance input from the edge of the graphic's bounding box. We can also input number of copies. Alignment tools can be used with single or multiple selections. We can align a single artwork to the pattern by selecting the artwork, then using the desired alignment option. Selecting multiple artworks, we can align them in relation to each other. We can also distribute them in relation to each other. Moving the selected artwork together, we will see the Smart Guides appear in purple, showing alignment to piece center. If we want the artwork to show the texture of the base fabric, we select Use Lower Layer Maps from the context view of the artwork. This option disables all but the diffuse map of the artwork, and instead, the artwork inherits all but the diffuse map from the fabric assigned to that piece. When placing artwork that extends over multiple patterns, under Artwork Properties, we choose Cross. This will place an aligned copy of the artwork on each pattern. We can change the layer order of a seam, artwork, or trim. To change the layer order, select the artwork in 2D or 3D. On the right side context menu, use the order arrows to move the selected material to the top, one step up, one step down, or to the bottom. We can also change the layer order by right-clicking on the material in 2D or 3D. We can group materials. With the materials you want to group selected, choose Group from the right side context view. Group is also a right-click function. Once a group is created, it can be named, moved, scaled, and rotated. The group also has actions of Magic Mirror, Clone by Offset, and ordering. We can ungroup by selecting the group and choosing Ungroup. We can also ungroup using the right-click menu. In some cases, an element should only be on the inside of a garment, like the size tag. Selecting the artwork, we can choose Visible on Inside, Outside, or both. We can add a scallop trim to the hem of these jeans. The scallop trim is intended to finish the edge, but currently shows the denim material below it. From the trim's context view, we can choose Hide Background. This option hides the material of the pattern piece wherever there is transparency in the artwork, seam, or trim. To finish the garment, let's add a wash to the jean from the Genealogia Dry Finish Gallery. From the Library tab, use the drop-down to choose Genealogia Dry Finish Gallery and download a finish. After assigning the finish, we can see the effect is very strong. Let's use transparency and material blending to blend the effect. A large artwork is a good use case for the lock option. Right-clicking on the dry finish, choose Lock. This locks the artwork in place so that the other areas of the garment can be selected, and the artwork is not accidentally moved. To unlock, right-click on the artwork and choose Unlock. Alternatively, you can unlock the artwork by going to the 2D Resources tab and expanding the view for the piece where the artwork is assigned. Select the lock icon to unlock the artwork. In this video, you've learned how to be more precise with the placements and properties of your fabrics, seams, artwork, and trims. For additional information, visit our Help Center at support.browseware.com.